Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I will be sharing some of my favorite products from the month of March. And as I went back through old videos for reference, I realized just how many amazing products came out last month. It's not always easy to compile a solid list. There are generally a couple items each month that I really love, but there's a lot here that I'm excited to share. In terms of beauty, March was a really great month. It wasn't great for a lot of other things, but for beauty, it was very strong. I want to begin by talking about a skincare item. Well, it's sort of skincare, makeup removing wipes, but this is from I Am Beauty Care, and these are the Dead Sea Minerals plus Vitamin C Serum makeup removing wipes, and they're so great they even remove waterproof mascara. I used these in my full face of Chanel favorites Get Ready With Me video. I have been obsessed with these for the past few weeks. These were sent to me complimentary, and I love them so much, I partnered with I Am Beauty Care to offer you guys a coupon code. It's there if you're interested. All of the information will be linked down below. What's so great about them is when we were talking about maybe working together, they wanted to make sure that they sent me the products and I had several weeks to test them out and try them, get a good feel for them. And I also really love the fact that they're local. They're based in Aventura, Florida, which is a little bit north of Miami. So I love supporting small businesses, local businesses, but most importantly, they're just high quality products at a really reasonable price. So this packet of 25 makeup wipes is $10. It's not bad considering the fact that they're skincare and minerals and yummy stuff for your skin. I use makeup wipes constantly. I go through them a lot, and I'm pretty picky because a lot of makeup wipes dry out my skin and it just feels sort of irritating. With these, my skin always feels amazing. I've used these several times instead of washing my face, and I know it's terrible, and we're all home and we're supposed to have so much time to dedicate to our skincare routine, but there have been a couple nights when I've just been too tired and too lazy, and after filming all day, I have a full face of makeup. The last thing I want to do is run the sink and wash my face and do the whole thing. So I've just used these wipes, and the next morning I can even tell my skin feels like it's glowing because there's vitamin C, which is brightening. So I really love these. I'll probably place an order and pick up a couple packets. I looked at their website this morning actually, and it looks like they're donating 10% of all sales to Feeding America. So a great brand that I can certainly get behind. They also sent over this amazing shampoo and conditioner. So I just grabbed this from the bathroom. I picked out the Dead Sea Minerals with Caviar because this is for damaged hair. I don't think my hair is terribly damaged, but it's color treated, so it's always dry. I was sort of lucky. Right before everything started to shut down, I was able to get in with my hairdresser, and she did an extra treatment, but my hair has been really dry lately. But this shampoo and condition has been amazing for the past couple weeks. It's helped hydrate my hair, but it also hasn't stripped the color. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with the smell. Ugh. It smells so amazing. They're just high quality products, but they're really reasonably priced. So you can't beat it. Again, all of the information, including the coupon code, will be linked down below in case you'd like to check them out. Jumping right into makeup now, March was the month that graced us with the incredible Pat McGrath Labs concealer. One of my favorite formulas. It is so good. I recently picked up a new formula, so I have to throw that in the bunch. I'm still going to work on a concealer roundup video. It's just so difficult because there have been a couple great concealers released this year. Hourglass has been great, the Armani Luminous Silk, but for me, the Pat McGrath Labs stands out above the rest. This would be my favorite out of all of the new launches, and it might even be my favorite full stop. I'm trying to think of what concealer I prefer. Today I have on the Chanel, and I have been wearing my Chanel for the past couple days because this has been my Chanel week. But when I go back to Pat McGrath Labs, I think I'll probably stick with this for a while. The key is to use a very small amount because it has great coverage. As long as you can get the amount just right, it gives you everything. Coverage, it doesn't crease, it looks smooth under the eye. It is so beautiful. I picked this up in the shade L3. And it gives me a really decent amount of brightening, but it's not too bright. It's just perfect. And I was really impressed by this because I wasn't a big fan of the Pat McGrath Labs foundation. I ended up returning it. So I didn't have high hopes for other complexion products. It's a tough category. Everybody is very picky with their foundation and their concealer, as they should be. There's nothing wrong with that. We can be picky. There are too many great products available on the market, but concealer is one of those things that you may hate this concealer, but to me, it's my holy grail. Somebody else really loves the Dior concealer, and that creases terribly on me. So you just have to try it for yourself. If you haven't tried the Pat McGrath Labs, I highly recommend it. It's really great. Next, I have the Chanel Le Beige Pearly Glow Highlighting Fluid. It's not as pearly as I thought it was going to be. I thought it would be more bright white, but it's a good thing that they didn't go in that direction because the LeBlanc Rosy Light Drops will give you that brightening factor. This is nice because it's a flesh tone. If you're light to medium in skin tone, this is going to be beautiful on you. It's going to be very soft and subtle until you step into the light, and then you get so much reflection and it looks soft but luminous, and you can do so much with a liquid illuminator. I like to mix it into my primer, my body lotion, my foundation, my concealer, mix it into just about anything, or you can just tap it directly on top of your cheeks. It's really up to you how you use it. A little bit goes such a long way. So at $48 a bottle, this is going to last you a very long time. Here I have one of my favorite products for spring. This is the Touche Eclat 3D All Over Glow Universal Powder Compact. This is from YSL. And it doesn't really do it justice to call it a universal powder compact. That sounds incredibly boring. But this feels so smooth and creamy. I would say this is an instant skin perfector. It has glow, it is a powder, and it's going to set your makeup in such a way that you do not look dull, you don't look flat matte, you just look kind of radiant. It's not over the top, so it's very similar, I suppose, to the Luminous Le Beige powder from Chanel. It looks so smooth, airbrushed, almost a satin finish. Your pores just sort of disappear. It is beautiful. Now, if you have a medium or deep skin tone, this may come off as more of a highlighter. If you're light to medium, you can dust this all over your face. And if you're very fair, this is going to give you some color. So just something to keep in mind. It is universal, but it's going to be something different for different people. Absolutely incredible. Hands down, I think my favorite setting powder at the moment. It's so pretty. My cheek du jour is definitely a monthly favorite. I wore this almost every day in March. This is from Laura Mercier. It's the shade Peach. It's the Blush Color Infusion. It is so pretty. It's very warm, peachy pink with a slight golden sheen. I think it pairs beautifully with just about any lipstick shade. It looks gorgeous with a nude lip, of course coral and peach, a red lip, pink lips. The only lipstick shade that I wouldn't wear would be maybe a cool toned mauve or berry lip. That would probably clash. But I also say that this is a dupe for Tom Ford Love Lust, which I also own, and that would be my go-to cheek whenever I was wearing a red lipstick. As soon as I applied this, I thought, this is half the price and it looks the same. I could not tell you the difference. The last face product I have here to mention is the YSL Touche Eclat All-in-One Glow. Unless I'm filming, I haven't really been wearing foundation. I've been allowing my skin to breathe in this quarantine time. But anytime we do take our bikes out, which we have been able to do regularly, thank goodness, this is what I wear because it's water-based, it has hyaluronic acid, it's very light coverage, but it also has SPF 23, so there's a little sun protection in there. I also have a Clarins sunscreen, so I use that as well as this, just if I want a little something on my face. We might be running to the grocery store before and after, so in those cases, I do like to have a little something on my face, and I've been getting a lot of use out of this. Anytime spring, summer comes around, I generally grab for this, which is why I always keep maybe 2 on hand. I think I have maybe 1 backup in the drawer. It's either this or the Chanel CC cream, which is a little bit thicker. It's a little bit heavy, so I'll go for something really lightweight. Feels like a wet mousse that you smooth all over your skin. It is really hydrating and refreshing and really great for anybody who's looking for a product that is going to be very minimal. I know some people are working from home. My husband's working from home, and so they're doing all sorts of video conferencing. In those cases, you still want to look put together, so having something lightweight is really nice. I have some really great eye products here that I'm excited to talk about, and I have been so minimal with eyes recently. I haven't really gotten very excited about eye products, so this was very exciting. This is the palette that I'm wearing today. This is Copper Charge from Charlotte Tilbury. I love this eyeshadow palette. I know it is so standard, so basic, and everybody owns all of these shades already, but I think it's just the perfect little quad. It's everything that you need. This gold shade is a little bit disappointing. I don't think it's that impactful, but I still really like the entire palette. I used all 4 shades today, and I think it's perfect. This is a great everyday palette. And I also have the Mesmerizing Maroon. Yes, this maroon palette is beautiful. I've worn this a lot this month, and I think it is just so pretty. This shade right here is very dark. I thought it would be a little bit lighter, brighter, but it's not. This palette can be pretty smoky. I think it's really beautiful, and these two can be worn together. If you don't want to be incredibly simple and just stick with one quad, I think these 2 shades work really nicely together. I'm not including the blue palette in this list. I've been playing around with it, and I like it. I don't love it. I need to keep playing around with it, but I'm just so unsure. It's the one palette that when I did my review, I said, this dark navy is swatching a little bit patchy. I can't wait to try it out on my eyes. Well, I did try it out, and there's a reason you haven't seen that video. It didn't make the cut, I'll put it that way. And I do really like the shimmery blue, but I've struggled a little bit with the blue palette. I'm not giving up on it just yet, but I do have some blue products here that I love. I don't know if you can tell. I'm going to try to zoom in so you can see, but I have a little blue eyeliner. I created that effect using these. These are the new caviar sticks from Laura Mercier. They're stunning. So I used turquoise on the inside, and then I used indigo kind of middle outside. And I just used a little precision brush, picked up some product with the brush, and just used it to line my eyes. And it was so fast and easy because these caviar sticks are soft. They're really creamy. In fact, it's a lot easier for me to use these as an eyeliner or an eyeshadow versus the blue palette from Charlotte Tilbury. I've struggled, and I even tried to do a navy eyeliner with that. I had a lot of fallout, and when I went to swipe it away, it smeared all over my cheeks. It just was a bit of a disaster. So they're long wearing, they're crease resistant. I have had so much fun playing around with these caviar sticks, and I love the 12 new shades they came out with because they're all really bold and vibrant. They're mostly jewel tones, which I think is really fun for spring summer. So here I have the blues, both of them equally gorgeous. I also have sienna and magenta. No, I grabbed burgundy. I meant to grab magenta. Burgundy's nice too, but the sienna and the magenta are 2 of my other favorites. And then if you do like something that's a little bit more neutral, this pearl shade, I think it's called Pearl, yes. This is the easiest inner corner highlight, brow highlight possible. For lips last month, I feel like I rotated a lot of the same lipsticks that I usually wear. However, we did have one pretty incredible launch. These are the Hermes lipsticks. I'm wearing one right now. This is the Rouge Piment number 66. Gorgeous red. And then the shade that I'm wearing today is Beige Tadillac number 16. And I believe these are both the satin formula. I'm not really big on mattes, but I do love the tube. I love the packaging. I held on to my little orange boxes that say Hermes. They have the little canvas protector, which is really nice for travel. And they're just creamy and they feel so luxurious. These are amazing. I love that they're refillable. Everything from the lid, the tube, the box, the packaging on these lipsticks is really stunning, and I think the shades they came out with were really beautiful. It was kind of hard to choose a favorite. I tried to pick shades that were different from my current collection. It's easy to pick out nudes, but then you end up having 50 nude lipsticks, and it's impossible to get through them. So I love this peach, so pretty for spring, summer, and I also really like this red. It's more of a strawberry, kind of pinky red. Very pretty. I'm almost done. I have a couple other fragrance related things that I figured I would throw in because I've really been enjoying them the past month. This was sent to me complimentary as part of a little rose set. This body cream is so good and it smells so nice. It is the best rose smell. It has coconut oil, shea butter, kukui seed oil. It's so nice. And it just feels so relaxing in the evenings. You know, we've all had so much stress. I'm sure a lot of you guys are like me. I haven't been sleeping really well, so it's nice to take some time in the evenings. I haven't been great about it, but I have been trying to use face masks, paint my nails, which I think I've done once, and then I immediately chipped it off because I just bite my nails, bite my fingers, just anxiously. I can't even help myself. And then the fragrance that I'm wearing today, this is Sun Saint from Pinrose. It's this cute little travel spray. I just love this fragrance. It's coconut, lime, and something else? Sea salt? But it smells like a tropical vacation. That's all you need to know. If you want to be transported to the islands somewhere with not a care in the world, this fragrance, it just uplifts my mood. So I'll just spray it around the room even if I feel like I'm getting in my head too much. It's just nice to throw on fragrance. It's the little things. There is some truth to the cliche that when you look your best, you feel your best. Looks are not important, not ever, not now. But just taking time for yourself, I think, is what it's about. Even if you don't wear makeup, but just going through your skincare routine, taking care of you and allowing yourself some time to relax and be happy. It's okay to enjoy the little things that we do have and the things that we can still enjoy. We can't leave our house, but while we're inside, we can make the best of it. I don't know. I just want to say that I sincerely hope that all of you watching are doing well, you're healthy, and you're as happy as you possibly can be given the circumstances. I know it is so difficult, and every week it gets more and more difficult. And we do our best, and we try to keep our head up and stay positive, but every moment of every day is a battle to choose hopefulness and to choose happiness given the terrible circumstances. So hang in there. I'm with you. I'm in the same boat as you guys. My channel is dedicated to luxury beauty, but my life is not dedicated to luxury beauty. This is just a very small part of my day, and as soon as I turn the camera off, I keep working, editing, doing other things, but it's back to the very harsh reality that we are all currently facing. So we're in this together. We'll get out of this together. I just want you guys to know that I'm thinking about you and I'm sending as much positivity out there as I possibly can. I know there are a lot of people who have it far worse than I do. If you still have to go to work, if you have kids at home, if you're out of work for some reason, keep your head up. It's going to be okay. And that completes today's video. So thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it and you saw something that interests you. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Leave me your comments, your questions down below. I love hearing from you guys. Be sure to share your recommendations. I want to hear all of the products that you have been loving in the month of March, so drop me a comment. We'll keep the conversation going there. As always, I will be linking everything mentioned, everything that I have today on my face, down in the description box for your convenience. And for more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell.